Greetings, everyone. Today is April 24th, 2025, and this is my dream of what I had. Now, I'm going to put three different dreams into one because they all correlate with each other, and plus, I didn't get a chance to actually record the other dream that I had about 2 weeks ago. And I'm trying to get this through as fast as I can, but it's a warning, just to let you guys know. This is a warning. Somebody got the car. I apologize for the loud noises and stuff. But what happened was I lived on 13th Street, and those who know me, y'all know what I'm talking about. I used to live on 13th Street in Covington, Kentucky, and we lived in the same apartment. There's an apartment upstairs and there's an apartment downstairs. So we lived upstairs and nobody lived downstairs. Now, there were on the curbside, everything was different. Everything's more community wise instead of everybody just to themselves like they used to be back in the day. So there are these picnic tables at the end of the curb, and with these picnic tables there, everybody can just go out and chill and eat with each other, just relax. You know what I'm saying? It's a relaxation type thing. So, with that being said, um, the new neighbors have moved in. Now, they were Caucasian people, but they wasn't. They was different. Now, this is one of my gifts that I'm trying to turn on because I haven't turned it on yet, but I know I have it. Basically, I can see who you truly are, like underneath your skin. Sound weird to some people. It doesn't sound weird. To others, it sounds weird. I get it, but I have managed to do this more than once. Um, but anyway, to get back to the dream. Okay, so um, where I lived at, I had another neighbor. So they're if you going from Greenup Street, okay, in Covington, Kentucky. Everybody know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. There is a house on the corner, and his name is Mr. Lucius. That lives there or used to live there. I don't know if he still lives there or not. Well, there was my house, the middle house, and Mr. Lucius. Okay, the reason I'm saying that is because of this. So the people had moved in, and they moved in pretty quickly. It's like we didn't even see them move in, but they moved in, and again, they weren't normal. From what I can see, I'm gonna say they were aliens for y'all can understand what I mean. They wasn't the grays, they wasn't the whites. They were different. I'd put it that way. For me to explain it, they had the Caucasian face and all that good stuff, but they were put like this. I could see their true form, and they was tall as shit. They was tall. They wasn't gray. They was like I don't know how to really explain it to you guys. I'm gonna be honest, cause they features they was skinny. You know what I'm saying? They were real skinny and real long arms, long legs, short torso. You know what I'm saying? Short body for real, but they arms and legs are long, and they are pure white. But that's not white. It's not white. It's like they wasn't light beans, but they wasn't white either. So that's what I'm saying. It's more they more on the silver side, could say silvery side, metallic than more than anything. And then one had hair, one didn't. One was bald. The man was bald. The lady had the hair, but her hair was gray, white, grayish white, or something like that. Like they wasn't scary to me, but to a normal person, they'd be scary. I would have to come up with something to try to find something to put in the picture in here if I can find it. But moving on. So they moved in, and then I seen them come outside. We greeted, hello, how you doing? And then they went down to Lucia's house, but Lucia's house wasn't Lucia's there. It was another white couple. And when I looked at that white couple, they were the same. They were the same. So they and then it's like they were agents of some type of secret agency of the government type shit. So um my son come running to me, like the two, once they went from my house, I'm sorry, from where we live at to Lucia's house, to then went across the street to the two houses, the one on the corner and then the one next to it. So if it's still the same way as it is on 13th Street, you have Miss Amos, I think that was her name, her house, and the next door house to that red big tall building right there, house right there. Okay, so they went to that house. They went to the red one. So they come back out. They didn't come back with nobody, remind you. They go back in the house, and then my son come to me, my son Tay, he comes back to me. Now, remind you, this is not my son. It's not his face, but I could tell it's my son. It's the energy of my son Tay. And the same thing for Zach Cray, because he's in this also. It wasn't his face, it wasn't him, but it was the energy of them. Get it? Okay. So what happened was my son come running to me, and I looked down at him like, "What's wrong, baby? You all right?" He said, "No, Ma, something's not right." He's like, I was like, "Well, everything will be okay. Just go ahead and, go sit down or whatever." So I seen these people grabbing Zachary up, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, no, we ain't about to do that." So Tay is grabbing on me heavily to pay attention to him. So I look like, "Hold on, Tay, they trying to take your brother." Like, what? So Tay was like, "Mom, look, something's not right with me." And I looked down and I seen it in his face. Like, if y'all ever watch Black Mirror, y'all know what I'm talking about. When they put that thing on and then they enter into the game, that's what happened. So I'm looking I was like, "Tay, what's wrong?" Now, remind you, as I'm speaking to Tay, I'm watching these, but I'm calling out for my husband to come and get these motherfuckers, to get your son. Like, I'm screaming for help at the same time that I'm talking to Tay. Now, tell you what, I don't know how the fuck I even did that, but I was talking to my son telepathically, but screaming out to my husband to get, or screaming out to my husband and screaming out to different people for help. Okay, so telepathically I'm talking to my son, and he was telling me that that man gave me something, and I don't know what it is. I thought it was candy, and I ate it, and then I was going, and then I looked down at him. I said, out of my mouth, I said, "This time, what have I told you about taking stuff from people? You don't never take nothing from somebody and eat it." So then it got to the point where he said, "Ma, I just don't feel right." Now he's speaking. "Ma, I don't feel right." But in the process, I look up, I see Zachary. They taking him from the house that I was telling you about. He's taking in the same direction, the same way, right? So next thing I know, I look back down at Tay. Remind you, now me and Tay talking telepathic, but I'm still screaming out for help. Nobody's coming to fucking help, which is fucking weird to me. This is why I believe that this is a warning. Okay, so I'm screaming for help, but talking telepathic to my son, and I got him in my arm. He said, "I'm sorry, Mom. Please forgive me." And I'm like, "Forgive you for what, babe? You gonna be okay. We're gonna get you to the hospital. We're gonna go get your brother, because they trying to take your brother." He was like, "It's okay, Mom. It's okay." And I was like, what you mean it's okay? Remind you, they still walking, and I'm still not getting no help. Then my son said, he said, I love you, Ma, I love you. And then his eyes clouded over. And I'm like, what the fuck? I spazzed the fuck out, right? So then, oh shit, something just went in my ear. So then, I'm holding my son. Now I'm grieving. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. So then, it's like they froze him in my arms. It's like he was frozen. But his body went limp and cold instantly after he told me he loved me. But it's like he knew it. You know what I mean? And then I get up, I lay him on the bench, and I get up to go chasing after my son, my other son. And as I'm trying to chase after my other son, I hear a narration. It's some crazy shit. I hear a narration. And in the narration, you know how it happens in the movies. People doing a narrative. I hear a couple things. So the first thing, as I'm running to go get my other son, I hear, tell everybody to watch out for their children. The children that are in school, they are tracking them. Every child is being tracked. Be careful. The children that are homeschooled and that are on, at home on the internet school, if you get what I'm saying, they can't be tracked as well as the ones that are in school right now, are in the brick and mortar school. They can't be tracked as well. And that they're going to be coming for the ones that are being homeschooled and internet homeschooled first, because they can't track them, because they are the ones that's going to wake up first. Those children are going to be the ones to, what's the word that they use, to, I'm going to say, power up the system. They're going to be the most powerful ones because they are not indoctrinated enough for them, and that they are outside more than the children that goes to school. Now, that's what I heard, right? And to be careful and watch for them. So I said, okay. Then I heard about my children, that Zachary and Tay are very powerful, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That they very powerful. I'll leave it at that, because I'm gonna leave that, because I don't want them just. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. They very powerful. I'm gonna leave it at that. The rest is for me to know. I put it that way. So I know you're wondering why did one get killed and they took the other. It's because they thought one was powerful than the other one. But in reality, it's not that what they think it is. All right. So that was my dream. That was the warning, okay? So now I'm going to go to the next dream. A couple weeks ago, I had another dream where my son was kidnapped. So there were my 4-year-old was kidnapped, and what happened was we was at this party, this little get together or whatever, and it was me, my daughter, and my newborn, and I was getting my newborn together. I'm thinking, that's why I'm not looking at the camera. So excuse me, I was getting my newborn together. I went outside, so apparently it was cold. I went outside to heat up the car, and as I'm heating up the car, I moved the car from where the spot that was at to the back of the house. Why did I do that? I don't know, but I guess it was like a one way. It was a one way type of situation, um, where you can where how you got to go, and then where I needed to go was the other way. So I was able to go through my cousin's. It was like a thing going on. I was able to go through my cousin's backyard to get to the road that I need to get to, basically. And so, but it was an alleyway. So I left the car running in the backyard, and I went back in the house to go and put my baby newborn to put on his clothes, okay? To put on, change him and make sure he was good and things of that nature. And so when I did that, um, Eon went outside to the car along with his sister. They was in the car waiting. His sister come back in to see how long it was going to take me. So I was like, I'm done. Let's go. So we gather everything. We go outside. As I go outside, a motherfucker jump in the car. Like, motherfucker was already in the car. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? So, again, it's nothing against white people. I'm trying to tell. I'm telling you. It was a white man. But he wasn't white. Again, he wasn't who he was. And he jumped in and drove away with my son in the car. I go chasing. And I just couldn't keep up with him, right? I ended up getting woken up out of the dream. So that's what happened in that dream. Now, the same day that I had this dream, my daughter had the same exact dream, but different. Now, she said that she didn't give me a color of the men or whatever. She said that her siblings, she got mad at her siblings because they kept going outside to the man that was trying to kidnap them. She said that it was to the point where she felt like they were hypnotized. And she said that she kept trying to save them. They kept going outside to this man, and she kept trying to save them, to the point where she got frustrated and said, forget it. She didn't say fuck it. She said forget it and just let them be kidnapped. And I'm like, damn, that's deep. That's deep, right? I said, because I had the same dream, but different. So here's my little 2 cents on it, okay? Protect your children. Pay attention to them. Because something's going to happen in the near future. Like, it might not happen now, it might not happen later, but it's going to happen. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen now, and it's not going to happen soon. I don't know when it's going to happen. I done had these dreams once before, but just in a different scenario in dealing with the children. They are definitely going to ramp up to come for our children. I'm telling you now, be careful, because something is not right. Something done happened. For those who know, something has happened, and y'all need to go ahead and understand that they are taking our children rapidly, and they are doing the experiments on our children to the point where, for those who know, it's the grid. I think it got something to do with the grid. My husband think it got something to do with the grid, but I think it got something to do with the grid plus. It's like they harnessing their energy for something, and I don't know what yet because it hasn't been revealed to me. once it's revealed, I'll let you guys know. But at this time and moment, this is all I have for y'all. Hopefully, this timeline doesn't exist, but I know it do, and it doesn't come in this lifetime or any other lifetime. For those who know what I'm talking about, that's all I got to say. I love y'all. Peace.